Welcome to Subhiksham channel. Today in this video we're going to see about bhakti, the purest form of love. In this story we'll see how a devotee shows her purest form of love towards Lord Krishna. Once Lord Krishna and Arjuna got into some conversation regarding bhakti. After arguing in that topic for so long, Krishna wanted to make Arjuna realize what true bhakti means. So he decided to take him to a small village near Indraprastha. They both disguised themselves as two young girls and traveled to that village. On reaching the village, Krishna showed Arjuna a small hut. This is the place where my devotee Pingalai lives, smiled Krishna. Krishna knocked the door. An old lady appeared from the other side of the door. On seeing the two young ladies, Pingalai questioned them who they are. We are traveling to a nearby town. We both got tired and have a very long journey ahead. So please, if you don't mind, can we take rest here for some time? Asked Krishna in a calm tone. Oh, have no problem. You both can come inside and take rest, replied Pingalai and led them to inside the hut. She provided them some fruits to eat. Arjuna noticed three swords in different sizes below the paintings of Lord Krishna. He got confused and asked Pingalai about that. I am having these swords to kill my three enemies, she replied. Who they are? Asked Krishna with a knowing smile. The small one is for Sudama, Pingalai replied. Sudama? He is Lord Krishna's friend, exclaimed Arjuna. He may be, but he gave my Krishna flattened rice to eat. His lips, which always tasted smooth butter, got hurt very hardly because of this hard rice. In the name of bhakti, he made my Lord to eat this. I would not spare him for that, replied Pingalai. Arjuna was shocked hearing this. Then, from whom another two swords are for? Asked Krishna, winking at Arjuna, who is still shocked. The middle-sized sword is for Draupadi and the large one is for Arjuna. This reply of Pingalai made Arjuna to exclaim with shock. Why so? He barely letted out these words. Draupadi made Krishna to send her long vastra to Hastinapur from Dwaraka while she was disrobed. If Dushasana felt tired of the continuous dragging, how my Kana would have been felt in the other end. I am sure his hands would have been pained. How could she do like that? She replied blankly. Arjuna could not digest what she said and smiled at her very wearily. Krishna again winked at Arjuna and asked her, Then for whom the large sword is? It is for Arjuna, the great archer, she replied. Arjuna? Krishna and Arjuna were shocked. He made Krishna as his charioteer, and that too in the war, as if there is no one to do that job other than my Krishna. Holding the harness of the horse, Krishna's hands and fingers would have been experienced so much of pain, and his fingers and palm would have been reddened by it. This is all because of Arjuna. So this is for him. I am sure I'll see him at least once in my lifetime. So I'll use the sword to kill him, replied Pingalai, which made Krishna to chuckle. Arjuna could not be in the place and he did not like to be in fact, but Krishna calmed him. Mata, Sudama did not had any other options, so he had nothing but flattened rice. He gave what he had with a pure love and devotion. For this is not wrong in it. So please forgive him and remove that sword, said Krishna with a slight smile. Pingalai did as she was told by Krishna. Krishna continued. It is true that Krishna felt pain as he gave clothes to Draupadi, but saving her dignity is above all the other things. Nothing comes first for a woman than her dignity, so she acted accordingly to save her dignity. Isn't it the prior duty of the Lord to protect his devotees? And so he done that. So please forgive even her. Pingalai threw another sword down. I would have forgiven everyone, but not this Arjuna. Because of his selfishness, he made Krishna to be the charioteer. I would not forgive him, so the sword may be there itself, said Pingalai, which made Arjuna to worry a lot. I agree with this, said Krishna, laughing at Arjuna. But it was possible because Arjuna won Krishna's heart, and thus Krishna knew no pain in doing the role for his friend. If you kill Arjuna, Krishna would be left with no friends. Krishna will suffer without Arjuna. If you don't want Krishna to suffer, please leave Arjuna too. Krishna said, while smiling at Arjuna, I can accept anything but not sorrow or pain for Krishna. I don't want anything in my life, not even mukti, but Krishna's happiness. His happiness matters everything to me. I won't do anything that gives sorrow or pain to Krishna. So I will throw away the sword too. Saying so, Pingalai threw that sword. Arjuna had a sign of relief. They left the place, thanking and taking the blessing of her. Krishna, now I understand what true devotion actually is. Saying so, Arjuna took the blessings of Krishna. Thus, true devotion implies selfless service to the Supreme with love and dedication. Bhakti comes from within the heart, the residence of love. It is a faith in the Supreme and in oneself. Thank you.